Everybody, welcome back to Spirit Plays More Spiral Nights. Before we begin, please click the like button, subscribe to see more in the future. Hey, happy Shroud event, everybody. The Shroud of Apocry is back. If you have not seen this before, welcome to the good times. Haunted Passage. I stayed quite a bit. Well, yeah, I did stay a bit long in the elevator, so we got some people to help us out here. I'm not really hunting for anything. Maybe some radiance when we get down. So because we're deep in. Of course, cat. Hello, come on. I just started talking. You left me alone for a half hour. Come on. There we go. But this is one of those that really bogs down the Java system, the Shroud itself. So we'll be doing like one of these. I got like a half hour in the morning. I'm like, why not? We went to bed on time, which is something that rarely happens with kids. And my cat's just all sorts of happy about this because I get to wake up and he gets extra lap time. But anyway, I think the Shroud is one of the most well put together and unique events in Spiral Nights itself. My favorite mission, of course, when we look at things, it defines what is goodness and what is true. Oh, cat, come on now. Don't beat up my microphone. Or what is happening in life in general. Hello, floating stuff. These guys are murderers. It's gonna be a bit till we load. They're already gonna have half the guys killed. One thing that is promised to us all is adventure, and if you want to think about it, like suffering itself is kind of promised to us. Life is this, and if I'm going to ever write a book, it's going to be on the philosophy of pain and what that does through pre and post development of a person, and why it's necessary to find meaning. One thing that's guaranteed is that kind of thing, but what's not guaranteed to us is a full life, the ability to overcome, which manifests itself in reality through suffering, which is what gives some extreme meaning in life. That being said, the reason why Ghost in the Machine, not Ghost in the Shell, it's a anime, and missions like this are very powerful. It's because it takes your regular, comfortable, conforming life up the spiral type with no blood or anything, and you see like people's souls and stuff being sucked away by this just giant like creature. It's quite interesting, and it's not like you go away feeling like happy with the devastation. Allergies are killing me this time of year. We all got stuck. Oh, will you let me talk, Java? We can do this. Yo. But it's the overcoming part of it, right? It's this is where the whole victim narrative is so popular right now. It's very Renaissance-y, romantic. It's very romantic for the romantic period. Because how can you have a story without a drama? If everything was just happy-dory and there was no adversity in life, you imagine if somebody wouldn't die before the age of 70. Imagine if there was no evil in this world. Anyway, let's take a look at the mission here, because it's worth looking at. Several capable knights have gone missing in seemingly normal areas of the Clockworks. Spiral HQ suspects foul play and has assigned you to investigate the level. Just for gear, I got ultimate shadow protection, dude. We actually have our shadow sun on. I have a Gilded Griffin, because we're going to find fiends eventually if we do not find like the regular plateau. These areas you can talk to, and you can get bombs and stuff from them. I do not have any of these things. I just kind of like the level, because eventually if you go down, what you'll be exposed to are a bunch of arenas. And I have kind of an out. It's like I can leave if I need to, because work and everything are important. They trump a lot of the stuff that's going on right now. That guy's, they have like electric punching hands or something. I don't know. It's pretty neat. Infernal Passage. So this is just like a regular Clockworks. I do need some coin, but radiants are always fleeting, especially if you don't do your daily 15 minutes of Anaduke, right? Yeah, but it's the overcoming. You see others fail, and people do fail. But failing where somebody succeeds, you might not succeed. That's the risk of it. That's the beauty of it. There's a chance, but you can overcome. And that, but if the chance of failure arrives to a person who's not very, strong or confident, because confidence is huge too. If that's the case, and confidence is lacking, then the tendency is to take the ultimate victim mentality, which is like, I will never win, so why even try? But that's false too. Because you have to. You have to overcome. You have to take your best chance. If you don't, then, what's the point? But even practicing, even like, in a cosmological level, like, how many, we're all 100% guaranteed not to survive. It's just how it is. But we can still live on our way there. And focusing on death and stuff like that. I mean, it's fairly morbid. It's tough to do. But the worst thing you can do, you don't dwell on it, right? But you don't ignore it at the same time. You know it's gonna happen. And the reason we jump into the shroud here, just like the reason we, you see a war happening and you want to stop it, the reason you see people suffering and you want that to end, you can understand pain in a sense that is beyond yourself. This is beyond you. It's beyond you to like not to be poisoned. It's beyond you to feel pain. Not beyond you to feel pain, but beyond you to whoa. You help me out there, Mike. Oh, I love you so much, buddy. Let's go here. Let's do this. Whoosha! Mortar from above. We need more of this. It's beyond us to want to expose ourselves, or specifically in the case of innocence, willingly expose other people. And if you do this and you say, okay, well, I mean, that's them. That's buying into the political element of these days. The identity politics, right? You can never understand my lived experience. Everybody can understand pain. When you start violating and saying you're not me, therefore you cannot understand me. Well, that's deliberately like speaking a foreign language when you know you can speak the correct language. Anyway, hopefully we rescue some knights this time around. Come on, buddy. Those crystals aren't that important. I was reviewing some we both did it. I was reviewing some Nietzsche, and if you guys haven't read Nietzsche, he's probably one of the smartest guys that ever wrote a book. Yeah, he's not very humble about it either. Yeah, I think he only lived to be in his 40s, but he would say something like, I can write more in one sentence than people can write in a book. And he's very famous. Him and Hegel and Dostoevsky, some of the great thinkers of this time. Dostoevsky, from what I understand, like, he would have seizures, but that's how he would get a sense of like a transcendent perspective. The things he did in his stories were just amazing. If you have not read some of this stuff, I strongly recommend it. Because it's important to understand. This is one of the fallacies that modern atheist thinkers do, is they don't take time to understand the those who are elite in their thinking. I actually got him once, nice. Those that have thought through the entirety of their worldview. If you're gonna go to Christianity, you'd think the mouth of Christ would be somewhere you'd run to. So for atheism, you think one of the people that founded. And Nietzsche wasn't really that much of a nihilist. He actually had a lot of existential beliefs. Meaning itself, it jumps into the existential. And Nietzsche felt that, life and meaning went hand in hand. You had to. But he just wanted to break away from the chains that were like the religious man. Oh, we missed him. I'm so sorry. I opt for the. I've learned after 3 billion hours in this game, just take your pea shooter. Just, you know what I mean? Like, my Griffin, the dodge ability and the ability to save sparks is going to be huge. Someday we will do a Shadow Lair. Someday. Till then, we do things like Shroud of Rapakria because it's just fun. I would love the armor. The armor looks pretty sweet as far as the costume goes. So I don't know how many. Oh, you get that out of a prize box, right? It's been so long. I'm also we're dipping low in the coffee, yo. Cadaver's Clash. So this is the arena. It's actually the stuff I was kind of going for. I prefer Radiance. Don't really need the tokens, but I mean I'll take whatever. Hopefully we have no choice, right? If I at least have time, we get to the end. And this is step 27, so we can get Radiance. So good. Hopefully a number beyond like 3. I think we failed enough times on this shield specifically. Like, this thing needs to hit level 10. It's the completionist in me. It's the daily struggle. By the way, Angels, Demons, you look so gorgeous. Is that guy's name Exotic Latino? Hold on. Okay, Latina. Is it the same thing? Probably not, right? Oh my gosh. Dude, those, what are they called? Pauldrons. I don't see your eyes. Oh, you have a little like headband thing on. Gotcha. Alright, we are ready. Let's do this, yo. That person's not ready. But anyway, there's something. So the theme of this level, right? We're going and we're saving people. The life lessons from Spiral Knights. I'm trying to get non-political too, because I'm trying to keep my ear out of the political spectrum and just go to what I really enjoy, which is talking with people. And oftentimes, without a proper context, it's important to establish a relationship first before you attempt to go into the political realm of things. That's just reality, baby. You just kind of got to do that. Because if not, you're in the danger of, George MacDonald said, you give truth to a person who does not, who loves it not. You just give them more multiplied versions of misinterpretation. Ooh, I thought I got you. So you got to be careful with that, right? If someone really doesn't want to understand you, they will do things to deliberately misinterpret what you say. You know, I think a man and a woman should be married. You know, well, oh, so you're saying you hate homosexuals? No, that's not what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, they're deliberately provoking attack, as opposed to, like, the honest question of that. If you're genuine believers, well, why do you believe that? It's because you were taught that. You think it's right. Do you have any statistical evidence to back that? You know, reaching commonality and reaching truth are extremely important. Oh, that was it. Dude, these guys are freaking elite. Morning, Tabor. It's been a bit. I woke up early today. It's warm out, dude. It's like 60 degrees and it's only 3 a.m. Well, 3:47 a.m. I came here all sorts of decked out, ready to take bullets in the chest. We have not taken very many, if any. Have I been hit yet? I don't think so. Well, hopefully we get to the Shroud and see the Harvester. Let's go. Freaking Grievers, dude. Let's use number 5. Help them out, help them out. Help them out. Again, this is what we do. We help out our teammates. You see them, no enemies on you, use your guns or something to shoot at them. More Grievers. Let's go. Let's go. Mike. Yes. I think they're just standing in the center and taking it. That's not a man thing to do. I don't know what is. Whoopsha! I think, so I started a Facebook group. If you guys want to take a look at this, you can. It's called Heart and Mind Coffee Talks. I started a couple of them actually, but it's the only one I'm going to put public on my videos. So the whole premise is we're going to, knew you were coming after me, buddy. I knew it. And you didn't even poison me. I'm just shooting into the blind. Just think about having camera angle advantage. If you're below, you can see everything. But it's called Heart and Mind Coffee Talks. The whole premise is, might get in there. Oh, jeez. The whole premise is we're supposed to, I want people to discuss things in a reasonable manner. This is like so lost on our current times. Having a conversation with somebody. When truth, it's always a triune way of discovering things. We did it. Okay. These guys are pretty good. Right. If you so you take like the Trinity circle, right? You love the neighbor as yourself. You love God with all your heart, mind, and strength. Well, any conversation that shows up, every single one, we got a spark, dude. That's pretty revolutionary. Okay, let's get some green crystals, because, I don't know, green just brings out the yellow in my eyes or something, I don't know. But anytime you sever the connection between those two, a violation takes place, right? So, for instance, if you're going toward truth, and your neighbor's there, once you get rid of the concept of truth and you just want to beat them in an argument, it's you versus the other person, and you immediately have a fascist argument, not even kidding. That's just how it works. Get him, Mike. You have to have it, and men are specifically bound like this. You need to, so for instance, if you and another person, you just sit in the corner there, that's hilarious, dude. I'm trying to help you. If you and another person are experiencing adversity with each other, that's the third part of the Trinity. Like anytime you have it, 3 goes to 2, usually something starts to go wrong. So for instance, like every single action movie you ever see, there always has to be an ultimatum. There always has to be a goal. Somebody needs to be saved. An idea needs to be put to rest. Like the destruction of the world. The second it becomes so bad, it becomes personal, interpersonal even. We jump through that. Yes. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, just my shield though. This thing has so many dents in it. The second it becomes like interpersonal, we finally got one. Jeez. It's almost like a violation takes place. It's putting down to more, not even a realistic level, more of a simpler level, right? Once it becomes personal with the bad guys, I think you use number 7, and then we start this. Start the pew pew. Let's go. Let's go. The guy's sitting in the corner. Don't let him sit alone. Freaking creepers, dude. This is why, like the Blitz, I'd be stationary, but look, we're making them come at us. If you get in the way of my counterclockwise circle, it's gonna get rough. It's gonna get rough. Okay, I think we got all the creepers except for that one. We get him yet? Oh, it's falling around behind me. The idea is we shoot 5 times and then stop. Otherwise, the reload animation kind of gets you. These guys are hardcore, dude. I love it. Even if it's overcoming the whole victim narrative, the victim narrative is still a third thing. I would argue that if a triangle is like this, the victim narrative kind of flips it and it goes this way now. What's up, Mr. F? Oh my gosh, we got one. Let's go. I freaking love napalm. I did it. Alright, cat, my left leg's asleep. If you can stomach your bed moving. Okay. Still purring. Purring is the lifeblood of a cat. Dude, how old can cats live? I'm pretty good, man. I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Today's the last day of my work week. Tomorrow I have a day off, so naturally I schedule it with a whole bunch of events that don't involve house chores. Shame on me. I should get that stuff done so I can enjoy the family through the weekend. But it's also good for the family to be part of the chores too. Apparently, we're just not gonna find a. Oh, we have to. We find an apothecary at the end here. But we get another arena, which is good. Luckily, it's a poison theme. You good? All right. The shock theme and the freeze theme are like the worst. I think it's poison. Cadaverous, that's poison, I think. Oh, it's fire, you can tell. You can tell. Let's just go. That person's got a hammer. A hammer and a poker. So besides that, like some of the stuff that I'm putting myself in, outside here, it's every time I can sense it. And, oh, yeah, dipsy doodles. These guys are better dancers than me. I'm just jealous. That's all. Every time I feel a disconnect with somebody I have a conversation with, like yesterday, I actually had a conversation with a guy who, He was absent from work for 2 days. Turns out his father went to jail because he drinks too much. And like, all right, well, I talked to the guy. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I set them up. Went to jail, and he doesn't speak English. He's a Spanish guy. His name's Harry. And he's like, it's where I was 2 days. So I told my dad, like, that's it. I'm not coming to get you anymore. I'm like, man, I'm gonna pray for you. And he told me, he kept telling me, like, I just went through a divorce. I was married for 6 years. My kid is like a pacemaker in his chest, and I have to go to Puerto Rico to get to this stuff. I'm like, holy crap, dude. I don't know but he's all right. He presents himself well. He doesn't gives himself this victim mentality. He's well kept. You think you get through all these and you have a woe is me attitude, but he's like, I'm the only one out of my family who takes care of our dad. I'm like, it's awesome, dude. That's the first commandment with promise. The first commandment with promise is honor your father and mother, and your days will be long. Because what happens is, first off, the work and care you put into an adult is the same. Not the same. It's a little bit different when you put into a child. You want to care for them, showing that people made in the image of God are worthy of dignity. And they're given that value, not by you, but you help sustain it. So your kids see this, and they see how important people are, and then they reciprocate that to you and to everybody around them. So it's, if you think about it, like how many don't ever get into the mindset that you don't matter. We're like 7 billion people on the planet, but every single person, you'll maybe encounter like 1,000 people in your lifetime. Let's go pea shooter. You maybe encounter like 1,000 in your lifetime. So if you encounter 1,000 and you meet one other person, you have good friends with them, and they encounter 1,000. Well, that's 1,000 times 1,000. That's 1,000,000. So that's 1,000,000 people that you send waves. Like you give somebody a compliment, or you tear them down and give them an insult. They take that attitude and expose themselves to other people throughout the day. You're altering the story of other people. So if you and another person, like, it sends ripples and waves. The whole concept that it's just a 1-to-1 ratio is just extremely false. Please jump. Use this. I need a second hand. Yes. A little shield. Like anytime they take any damage, it procs hits on them and then interrupts their attack. That's the best part about fighting Grievers. As long as you know that, you're okay. So anyway, you're one person away from 1,000,000. If you have 2 close friends, well, that's another 1,000 times. That's 1,000,000,000. You just affected 1,000,000,000 people with some of your interactions. It's amazing when you really think about that, how much influence a person has to other people. So when you think about, life is never promised to be fraught with goodness, but it is promised to be fraught with, potential and adversity and suffering and pain. These are things that are just going to happen. You see them, and you're going to have to do well. You're going to have to, strive to be good and find meaning. But even that's not good enough. You got to do better. Because if you just sit there and maintain, well, that's a recipe for stagnation. You always have to look ahead and into the future. You're almost 22. Congratulations. You've almost ascended to the magical number 23. I heard there's some movies about that. Let's go. Let's do it. Run. Okay, I just jumped in place apparently. Get out of here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Better him than me on fire? Oh no! Don't let him punch you. Dude, another perk about the job I currently have is I just took that in the face, did not care. I have so much shadow defense, I did like 3 or 4 bars. I have a lot of bars. Still, I mean, we don't want to take damage, but if we do, it ain't that bad. But there's a lot of wood at my job, no pun intended. There are a lot of males, but there's a lot of wood. So I'm thinking like I might grab a couple pallets here and there and just make a giant treehouse for my kids. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Go get them, buddy. They are not fire immune. Boom. Easy. Oh, I don't think I can do that dodge again. That was pretty incredible, even for my standards. My standards aren't quite high. Whoosha, bullet hell go. Whoosh. I don't know what the other guys are doing, but they're taking care of everything else, and that is quite fine. What do you want for your birthday, Taywar? Is there anything that tickles your fancy? Oh no. Oh my gosh, it hurts so good. Come on, baby, let it hurt so good. I'm getting like 2 frames of animation. Don't sit in the corner, dude. That is a recipe for disaster. Now we're on fire and everything else. Alright, I'm on a shortcut this way. Hopefully help him out by kiting some enemies away from him. For me, since my wife and I constantly forget what we want, I'm not even kidding. Like we are quite content with our life. I actually started a wish list because I write so much every day. I write things down constantly. So I wrote a wish list on a refrigerator because I forget what I wanted. My wife wants a kitchen knife. Mother's Day's coming up. I'm gonna get her this. I wrote it down because I will forget things. Everybody forgets things. What did I want? I want a new gi. I want a new plain white gi for this martial arts thing I'm starting up soon. I never write down books anymore because I have so many. There's like 20 or 30 in my queue. A boomerang? What a thing. Also, later tonight we're going to be playing Rogue Heroes, my wife and I. It's part of our... We have like Thursday tech date night because now the kids are involved in the one computer process. Which one might be too many as it is. Oh, we're going to see him. Here we go. So now we have to share the computer. Which isn't so bad. Buxley, could I help you find a recipe to upgrade my Targe shield? Sure. Yeah, I think you asked me about this last time. The Dark Briar Broad, not the DBB. The Dark Thorn shield. I don't know what comes after the Targe. Is that a shield or is that a target shield? I don't even know. But yeah, give me a reminder. I'll look. But when I play, you see me here play. It's very rare I do. The only casual runs I do in my own time might be Skull, the Hero Slayer, because my 4-year-old really likes watching that game for some reason. I don't even know why. Or like I don't even do Catacomb Kits. I just hit the record button and be like, "Yo, something cool might happen." But I don't do casual Spiral Nights anymore. Games Queued, I like visiting it once in a while. It's on my rotation list of games. I might do a Neon Abyss game here and there, but even that, I'm just... Enter the Gungeon? That's some fun casual game. Risk of Rain 2, I might do that casually. Just be like, yeah, I got 20 minutes. Because I'll probably die in that time. I'll put it on the hardest difficulty and be Huntress and just die horribly. Alright, here's what it's about. So our radar on the top right is gone. That's huge. We want to kill these purple things because you can see there's like chains around them. We want to set them free. That's the whole goal here, to set them free. We also want to find our teammates and find the exit because, I mean, our map's destroyed. We missed him. Can you just hit him? He's right there. Okay. We got some seals. And the thing about this is like, they're frost. They hold me in place. Can one of you guys hit me? That's all it takes. Okay, fine. For when the harvester comes, he's coming. Don't worry, I missed him. But you open up, and usually it's Scarab, so he's coming for somebody. Or it spawns everybody in random spots. The light sort of saves you, I think. And just hearing that noise means he's coming after me. But I got fairly good at dodging him. Not gonna say I'm the best, but boom, yes. Come on, play. Usually the switch shooting is the best here, but the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, switch shooting is so loud and annoying to listen to. So I don't even do it so much. I'd do that in a casual run, I guess. Hey, buddy. Where'd you come from? Wrong way. Here they come. Freaking scarabs. Scarabs are one of those things that mess with any kind of latency you might have. Oh. Also, I don't have chaos on, so it's the charge time reduction is not as intense as it was. Whoa. Can you hit that guy? There we go. Am I the only one killing these things? Come on, guys. You know what? They're probably running from the harvester, to be honest. Whoop. Someone's getting siphoned. Yep, you can see Exotic. He's having a bit of trouble. So we're setting their souls free. I guess their souls were bound. Lord knows where they're going, because this place doesn't really dive into eschatological theory. You know, sparks bring you back to life. Someone else getting siphoned. That's what that purple glow means. We might not even get a chance to see the harvester if we're that good. A boomerang, though. I gave my kids a kite the other day. It was just fun. Oh no. Oh no. Exotic's going down. Maybe not. I just took that one in the chest. Darn it. Eventually they just, I guess, give up on light. Heard that. Sounds like someone belched over there to the right. Okay, we found the exit. Let's probably head over there too. Oh, I think I see a friend up here. Maybe. Oh. Yes. They're too fast. Too furious. Okay. See if we can get a couple more here. Save the souls, yo. Oh, here it comes. Bye-bye. Oh, I want to get it. But how bad do I want it? Oh, no. Run. I'm stuck. Run. He's coming for me. Those hands will get you, dude. You gotta jump at just the right time. Died quite a bit of times before figuring that out. He's got a flashlight attached to his face. So just gotta, watch out. But the thing is, like, if he's coming after me, I got two other compatriots around here that he's not coming after him. So I don't mind that he's really kited onto me. Also, the amount of enemies we spawn in this level is just out of control. There's so many of them, dude. Those little bomb skulls, they don't help. They don't help anybody. Helping anxiety might help me, please. I mean, or you can just put a little fire pit in front of that gravestone. That's fine, too. Yata! Just the right way. I didn't want them to go. Okay. Let's pop some pills and feel a little euphoric. Here we go. Boom. Summer Gamer. Hello. Oh, they're my friend that logged in. Look at that. That was a doop. I was trying to hide behind the gravestone. Did not work. Summertime. This is the season, man. Oh, I gotta get going. Crap. Shower, make lunch, etc., etc. I can't be late for work. Ah, you little punk. Let's get to the exit. So I mean, the thing is usually you want this is ideal. You want like the arenas, you want extra stuff. That's the whole point of coming down here. And then maybe the Apothecary you skip. I remember just farming this area for radiance. Like we might have a couple. There's no time to talk. Let's take a look out here. I must inquire as to your tactics here, buddy. Oh. Got one. Where's the exotic Latino? Punch you in the face. Slap you with my plastic sword. No communication. The harvester's after them. Yes. Oh. Oh, I honestly thought they could just swarm this area too. I guess not. Okay, exotic is passed on and then come back. One sense of resurrection is all we get. Get one new life. Give this guy one more minute, 60 seconds. I just wanted you guys to see the end if you've never seen the end before. And see how many radiants I got too. Da, 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 da. Kick him. Yeah, no response, man. I hate doing this, but we gotta go. It was a necessity. Got rid of the exotic Latino. Perhaps Angel's team is just a regular Latino, and that's okay too. It takes a big heart to shape little minds, to help shape little minds. That's right. Oh man, I was just thinking about the whole I don't know which tune you're talking about, Tabor. Anyway, here's all of our dead people we were looking for. They've all passed on, and here's the souls that are going up to the sky. Thank you, angels, demons, and the exotic Latino. You guys are amazing. Is it that one? That's 30 radiance. He got 45, so that's pretty awesome. That's I'm trying to think of the name of it. Marceline sings it to Princess Bubblegum when they're trying to get through to the Door Lord. They need to all like work together as a group and sing a song. What's up, Node Rabbit? Yeah, I'm just. Oh, hello, Watch. Sorry. Yeah, Apocria, and I'm just about to leave. It's one of those. In the way that ladies do, subtle, aggressive talks. I wanna bury you in the ground, da 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 da. I'm gonna bury you with my sound. I'm gonna drink the red from your pretty face. And then they go on. And actually, that's one of the songs that really kind of touches me, because especially when Finn starts singing, because during that's a very, very rough time in a young man's life. When they're trying to find out who they are, he's surrounded by all these, all the female characters that are around him. He's the only guy, and they're all creatures of beauty which are to pursue, but they're also kind of perverse and tainted in a kind of way. Dude, your head thing is amazing. Sunny Revenge, you're beautiful. And so, but they're like beyond him too, because they're not quite human, and they don't really take him seriously. He's also young, so it really kind of goes on to the whole insecurities of the whole issue. This person, Master Jay-Z. Oh my gosh, they're the green version of my hero right now. They're like tiny little harvester. Anyway. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Maybe around 12, actually like 14 hours from now, we'll be doing Rogue Heroes, my wife and I, because that game is extremely fun co-op. You want to talk about, like, Legend of Zelda? Oh my gosh, we can do it. Let's go. See you guys next time. Take care.